Today, my name is Brian from Group 1, and
Yeah.
Dimas here will do a little bit of presentation about simple sentence.
Mm-mm.
So, next slide, please.
Next slide, please, Dimas.
Yeah.
Ya, siapa tuh? Oh, Claudia, yes. You may wash your hand, ya.
Okay,
Okay.
so in this topic of simple sentence, we will be discussing about independent clause, sentence, simple sentences, and then there's some few exercise to do.
Iya, an exercise, ya, about the topic.
All
Okay.
right, the first one is independent clause. So an independent clause or a main clause is a
Mm-mm.
clause that contains a subject and a predicate that can stand alone as a sentence, which
Oh,
means
which
it
means?
doesn't need another clause to become a complete sentence. Ini per slide diartiin bahasa Indonesia nggak, Mem?
Okay, no. Jadi, what are the keywords for an independent clause or main clause?
Keywords.
Pertama adalah it must be a clause, ya. What is a clause? A clause is a group of words.
Words that contains a subject.
Yeah, containing
predicate.
a subject and a predicate at least. Yeah, that's the minimum requirement. Yeah. Okay. If you add, for example, object or adverbs, yeah, that's okay. Yeah, because the minimum requirement is a subject and a verb.
Predicate.
Yeah. Okay. Predicate. Okay, itu ya, a clause. Kemudian contains a subject and predicate tadi sudah. This is also other keywords ya. Subject, predicate, and then the next keyword is can stand alone. Can stand alone. Yeah. If it can stand alone, it means it doesn't need another clause, ya, to become a complete sentence. Yes. Jadi ada berapa? A clause, kemudian contain subject and predicate, and then the third can stand alone, and then does not need another clause, ya. Okay. 4 ya. Okay. Okay.
Next slide. The examples of independent clause are, the first one here is I ate the pineapple. Second one is
No. Wait. You should explain why is the first example an independent clause.
The first example is
remember the 4 keywords that we have already discussed just now, ya. Barusan kan kita sudah bahas tuh keywordsnya apa.
So the first
is it a clause?
Yes, it's a clause because.
Why is it a clause? Yes.
The subject in
because
that
it contains
is I. It contains I.
It contains a subject, yeah, I, and then
the predicate
or verb.
The pineapple.
Okay. The pineapple is part of the predicate?
Yes. And it's a object.
Object, yeah. Okay. Can it stand alone as a sentence?
Yes, it can.
Yeah. Why? Can it stand alone? Why can it stand alone?
It doesn't need another clause to explain the sentence.
A complete sentence, okay. Atau it expresses a complete thought or idea, ya. Ya, karena sudah menyatakan gagasan yang lengkap. Okay. The next example.
The second one is my sister is watching TV. Subject being my sister, the predicate is watching, and the TV is the object.
As a subject. Yeah.
So, as we can see here, the second one is also an independent clause. Because it contains subject and a predicate.
Nah, tadi kan sudah Anda bilang itu.
It doesn't need another clause to explain.
Why doesn't need another clause to make a complete sentence? Because
It
expresses a complete
thought.
thought. Yes. Next.
The next one. No.
Richard went to the park.
Richard went to the park and the ride was broken. In this example, there are two independent clauses.
Why?
The first one is Richard went to the park, and the second one is the ride was broken.
Okay. And then?
Each the first one is an independent subject because if we remove the second independent clause, the first one can still become a sentence, a complete sentence.
Why?
Because the first independent clause, which is Richard went to the park, expresses a complete thought.
Yes. Good. And the second clause?
And so does the second clause, which is the ride was broken. If we remove the first independent clause, the second independent clause still expresses a complete thought.
Okay. The ride was broken expresses a complete thought, yeah?
So the sentence contains two independent clauses.
Yeah.
Okay. Move on to the next slide, please. Yeah. The next one is about sentences. So the sentence is traditionally defined as a word or group of words that expresses a complete idea and that includes a subject and a verb.
So, what is, based on the definition, how can we remember the definition easily?
So, sentence is a group of words.
Yeah, we just remember the keywords, yeah?
Yeah.
Okay.
Words
and the words is a group of words, yes?
That expresses a complete idea.
Yeah, complete idea or complete thought. That's the second keyword. The
and
third.
It contains a subject and verb.
Yeah. Okay. But yeah, remember, a sentence can be more complicated than a clause. Yeah.
Yes.
Okay. How complicated a sentence is depends on the complexity of your idea or the writer's idea. If the writer's idea is complex, then the sentence become more complex, yeah, not just consisting of one main idea or one independent clause, yeah. Okay. Tapi kalau a clause ya sudah, it contains of a subject and a verb, yeah. Okay. And then at least, and then it is an independent clause because it expresses a complete thought. It is dependent clause because it doesn't express a complete thought, ya. Oke, jadi ini bisa lebih kompleks lagi ya. Oke, berdasarkan apa? Tergantung apa? Kalimat menjadi kompleks. How complex our or the writer's idea is.
Sentence has some characteristics. The first one is it contains a subject.
Yes.
Second one is also contains a verb. And the third one, it begins with a capital letter.
Sorry, it begins, not began, yeah? Sorry.
Sorry, ma'am.
Yeah, it begins with a capital letter.
4, a sentence ends with a period or a question mark or exclamation point.
Yeah, you just need to use or only once, yeah?
Yep.
So a sentence ends with a period. Another name for period is a full stop, yeah? A question mark, comma, or an exclamation mark, an exclamation point, ya. Oke. Ya, jadi or-nya jangan dua ya, berlebihan. It is redundant. Oke. Itu those are the characteristic of a sentence, ya.
Next one.
Next slide, please.
So the examples of sentence here. The first one is the great big dog licked my face. The great big dog here is the subject.
No, is it a sentence, Brian?
Yes, it is, ma'am.
Why is it a sentence? You have to prove it.
It is a sentence because there's a subject, predicate.
It contains a subject.
Contains
Which one
a
is the
subject.
subject?
The subject is the great big dog.
The
verb.
There's a verb, licked.
Licked.
Yeah.
And the object here is my face.
Yeah. But I want to ask you, why is there a comma after the great big dog?
Oh, yeah.
Is it necessary?
No, it's not.
No, yeah.
Thank you.
Okay. Next.
Okay, the next example is I just sent an email. So this one is also a sentence because it has a subject, which is I, and the verb is sent. Then the object is an email.
About the characteristic of a sentence, does this sentence have characteristics of a sentence besides it contains a subject and a verb?
Yes, it does, ma'am.
Yeah.
It ends with a period.
What are the characteristics?
It starts with a capital letter.
Okay, I is capitalized, yeah?
Yes.
Okay. And then?
Third one of the example is
Bukan. Masih belum kan? A sentence, yeah, begins with a capital letter. How does a sentence end? Jadi jangan lupa karakteristiknya, ya. Kalau cuma tadi Anda bilang itu, mana? Oh, sudah?
It ends with a period.
Oh, okay. So it ends in a period, ya. Okay.
Yes,
so begins with a capital letter I and then ends in a period. Yes. Okay. Why don't you involve your audience? Maybe you can communicate. You can interact with your audience.
Sorry.
If I were you, okay, there are two more examples, yeah. Okay, I would like to invite ideas from audience, yeah. Okay, example, yeah. Okay, audience, can you identify why this is a sentence? The third example is a sentence. Ya, itu ya. Okay. Ya, why is the second example a sentence? You can ask that question to your audience. Yeah, just to make sure that they are following you, following your discussion, your talk, yeah, and whether they have already understood what you have been talking about. Seperti kuliah di dalam kelas kan biasanya.
Which one is the subject?
Enggak, kita kan bukan masalah subjek lagi, ya.
Oh,
characteristics of a sentence, right?
Oh,
iya, ya. Okay, so we are not talking about subject and verb, yeah, but we focus on the characteristics of sentence, ya. Okay.
So,
ya, saya mau perbaiki dulu ini, ya. Did she pass? Ini question mark, betul.
Iya.
Kalau question mark berarti ini harusnya did she?
Yeah,
did she pass? Pass without ed, ya. Did she pass her motorbike test? Okay. Yeah. Is it a sentence? Gitu. Audience, can anyone say whether it is a sentence? If they say yes, it is a sentence, for example, yeah. Okay, what kind of sentence is it? It's an interrogative sentence, or it's a question. Okay, yeah. So is a question a sentence? Yes, it is. Remember the characteristics? Okay. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. So does this question or interrogative sentence have the characteristics of a sentence? Punya nggak ini ciri-ciri sebuah kalimat? Okay, you can ask your audience like that. Yeah. Okay.
So everyone, does this sentence has the characteristics of a sentence? If so, what are they?
Okay.
I
Ya,
will
Brian
answer.
ya. Oke. Ya, Pak James ya.
Yes, ma'am.
Oke, James.
The third sentence is a sentence because it contains subject. It
Which one?
She
as a subject, yes.
terus contain a verb.
Which one?
Past.
Which is past. Okay. And then? Her.
And then
The rest of the sentence?
her motorbike test is an object.
An object, yeah. This is a noun phrase, yeah.
And
This is a test.
Yeah.
What kind of test? Motorbike test. Whose motorbike test? Her motorbike test, yeah. Okay, that's the second, the first and the second. And the third characteristic?
It begins with interrogative
Kalau
pronoun.
begins, oh ya, bukan itu, bukan apa? Does, did she, bukan interrogatif itu. Did itu verb, tapi bukan not a full verb, bukan kata kerja yang bisa berdiri sendiri. Tapi dia harus apa? Diikuti oleh kata kerja. Kan kata kerjanya sebetulnya past ya. Tapi ini hanya did saja because it is a question. Did is an auxiliary verb in simple past, ya. Because the sentence or the question in simple past. So did is auxiliary verb. Yeah. And then the full verb or the verb is past. Without D, yeah? Without ed. Okay. Yeah. Okay, and then the last characteristic. It begins with a capital letter S.
And with question mark.
Yes, that's right. Okay. Thank you, James. So it is a sentence, yeah, because it has already fulfilled the characteristics of a sentence, yeah. Okay, yeah. So don't forget, if you want to write a sentence, always begins the sentence with a capital letter, and then ends the sentence in a period or full stop, a question mark, or an exclamation point. Yeah. Thank you, James. Next. Move to the fourth example.
The fourth example is I missed the service. This one is also a sentence because there's a subject, which is I, and the verb missed. And the object is this service. Also, it starts with a capital and ends with an
capital letter. Jangan lupa
capital
letter, bukan capital.
Capital letter.
Yeah, capital letter
and
I.
With a exclamation mark.
Yeah. Yeah, actually, Brian, you can ask the same question. Yeah. Like what you asked, like what James did. Yeah. So your audience can give their ideas. Yeah. Okay. Nah, jadi Anda tahu. Jadi tadi James has already understood your explanation. That's good, yeah. Okay. Maybe the other audience, yeah, a person in the audience can understand your idea too, yeah, your explanation. Now you can ask the same question. Why is this sentence Why is this a sentence, for example? Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Tidak usah deh, karena sudah ini masih ada lagi yang lain, ya. Yeah, other.
Okay, the next slide, please.
Jangan lupa setelah Anda menjelaskan ya sepanjang lebar sudah terperinci, and you can invite ideas from your audience. You can ask questions, ya. to your ideas.
Okay, ma'am.
Okay.
Next is parts of the sentence. Okay, so there are 5 parts of sentence. The first one being the subject. Second one is the predicate. The third is the verb. And the fourth one is the object. The fifth one is the complements.
Yeah.
Next slide, please.
Okay. Okay. Can I ask you?
Yes, ma'am.
Verb and predicate. You will explain about verb and predicate. Usually, a predicate is in a form of a verb. Ya.
Yeah.
Biasanya predikat itu bentuknya adalah verba, ya, kata kerja. Ya. Jadi the second and the third have the same idea. Ya. Idenya sama. Ya. Oke. Ya, subject. What is a
First one
subject?
is subject. Subject is the part of a sentence or clause that commonly indicates what is it about, or who or what performs the action.
Yeah. Yeah. So the keywords for definition of subject is what is the sentence or the clause about, or who or what performs the action of the sentence. Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
Subject is that which answers the question who and what placed before the predicate.
Subject is that which answers the question who and what, and usually it is placed before the predicate or the verb. Yeah. Okay.
Next slide.
Yeah.
Subject of sentence can be in the form of noun, for example.
Pronoun. Okay.
Pronoun.
Infinitive phrase.
Infinitive phrase. Gerund.
Or gerund phrase.
Like this. Or adjective used as a noun, or adverb, or even in the interrogative sentence.
Okay, I will give my comment later. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. First of all, forms of a subject. First is a noun. Yeah. Okay. Back to the previous slide. Tadi kan itu ada 7 ya. There are 7 forms of subjects ya. Ya, ada 7 ya.
Ini contoh pertama salah nggak sih? Contoh kalimat.
Iya. Tapi bisa juga ini ya. Ini namanya introductory there ya. Kata pengantar there. Dalam kalimat in English sentences it is possible ya. The same as introductory it. Sama juga dengan kata yang mendahului kalimat yang dimulai dengan it. Misalnya it is important for you to see a doctor for example. Ya. Oke. Ya. Cuma mana nounnya itu saja. Kalau saya bilang, there are 23 students in your class. Which one is the subject?
There.
There. Yeah. Okay. Which one is the noun?
There.
23 students.
Oh.
Ya. Ya, itu noun. Ya. Oke. Ya, memang ini agak a little bit complicated. Ya. Oke. Jadi kalau yang bisa lebih more simple, example, ambil aja nih dari yang bawah ini.
Tapi pronoun ini kan.
Jangan yang pronoun. Pronoun kan nanti itu beda. Yang noun mana?
Yang bawah.
Seni ya ini ya. Seni.
Seni made this book by herself.
Iya, Seni made this book by herself. Okay, so the subject is a noun,
Noun.
which is Seni. Yeah. Okay. And the second, the subject is a pronoun.
He.
The sentence, he enjoyed.
He enjoyed himself by watching 2 movies.
So the subject of the sentence is
He.
a pronoun he. Yeah. Okay. Okay, the next one.
Infinitive phrase.
Yeah, the subject is an infinitive phrase. So which one is the subject of this sentence?
Example, to enumerate and analyze these relations is to teach the science of method. The subject being to enumerate.
Full stop. Selesai, sudah. That's the subject. Only to enumerate.
And analyze.
That's all.
I think that's all.
To analyze what? To enumerate what? Kan
These
phrase, ya.
relations.
Jadi kalau analyze tidak bisa hanya apa, we can say I want to analyze. Because analyze is mostly transitive verb. It requires an object. Butuh objek kalau analyze. What do you want to analyze? Analyze the data of my research, for example. Ya. Nah, jadi the data of my research is the object of analyze. Jadi ini analyze harus ada objeknya. Berarti these relations. Kan tadi subject adalah is usually placed before the predicate or the verb. Which one is the predicate or the verb?
Teach.
No. The predicate is.
Oh, is.
Kan bla 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 is to teach the science of method. Ya kan?
Yeah.
Nah, ya. So the verb or the predicate of the sentence is. Nah, whatever. Kebetulan ini tidak ada adverb ya. Jadi adanya to enumerate and analyze these relations. So this phrase, which is an infinitive phrase, functions as a subject. Ya. Jadi boleh ya. Subjeknya berbentuk infinitive phrase ya. Oke. Okay, the next one. Yeah, the fourth form of subject is gerund or gerund phrase. Yeah.
What signifies wishing and hoping for better things?
Loh, maaf, ini mana gerundnya?
Wishing bukan?
Iya, tapi terus?
Nggak sebagai subjek ya?
Iya, not as a subject. Ya. Subjeknya adalah question word what?
Oh iya.
Ya.
Bukan gerund ya?
Bukan. Coba yang lain apa? Yang simple aja. Saya, I don't want to use to infinitive. I want to use gerund. Enumerating and analyzing these relations is to teach the science of method. That's possible.
Driving fast is dangerous.
Pardon me?
Example-nya yang lain lagi kan, driving fast is dangerous.
Okay, driving fast is dangerous. Ya, ya. Oke. Atau kalau itu gerund phrase ya. Bisa juga misalnya smoking is dangerous, harmful lah ya. Nah, ya, smoking is harmful ya. Remember? Kan sudah ada tuh larangan. Larangan, jangan merokok. Dilarang merokok bagi orang wanita yang sedang hamil ya kan? Karena berbahaya. Oke. Ya, oke. So smoking is harmful ya or dangerous. Okay, the fifth form of a subject.
Adjective used as noun. So the example is the seaside resort is frequented by the rich and the famous.
Okay, So the adjective used as
The
a noun.
adjective
Yeah.
used as a noun here is the rich and the famous.
Ya, kalau gitu ini sebagai not as a subject, ya.
Oh iya.
Ini
Tapi
kan
bukan-
kalimatnya kebetulan ini kalimat pasif tapi bukan not the subject, ya. Kalau menjadi kalimat aktif mungkin jadi subject. Misalnya ya, the rich and the famous, ya, frequently come to the seaside resort, misalnya, ya. Oke, the rich and famous, ya, frequently come to the seaside resort.
Kalau
Jadi
kalimat
orang-
pasif jadi enggak subjek.
Tidak, tetap saja. Karena ini namanya bukan subjek ya. Ini namanya by agent, by plus agent. Ya, agent memang pelaku, tapi but in this sentence, in this passive voice, it does not become a subject. The subject of the passive voice is the seaside resort.
Thank you, ma'am.
Oke. Jadi kalimatnya diubah dulu menjadi kalimat aktif, ya. Ya. Jadi tadi the rich and famous frequently come to the seaside resort. Atau visit boleh juga, ya. The rich and famous frequently visit the seaside resort. Oke. Jadi itu ya dibalik ya, kita buat menjadi aktif. Oke.
Okay. The next one is adverb. Yesterday, Harvey forgot his lunch, and again today.
Okay. So which one is the subject, Brian?
Harvey.
So Harvey is an adverb?
No.
No.
Ini salah.
Ya.
Example.
Ya, bisa juga adverb sebagai apa subjek, tapi dia sekarang bukan jadi adverb, tapi sebagai nomina, ya. Misalnya ya.
Kalau misalnya
hari
example-nya
Senin, misalnya hari Senin adalah hari apa ya? Hari yang penting bagi saya misalnya ya. So Monday is an important day for me misalnya. Itu boleh, ya. Monday itu kan adverb sebetulnya, ya. Tapi berubah fungsi sebagai it has changed the function into a subject.
Kalau
Jadi,
yesterday was Sunday.
Yes, boleh, ya. Tapi sebetulnya kalau yang menurut bahasa Inggris adalah it was apa tadi? Ada? Yesterday was Sunday. Oke. It was Sunday yesterday. Seharusnya seperti itu, ya. Tapi kalau boleh juga sih seperti itu misalnya, tapi kalau ini yesterday was the most beautiful day misalnya ya, atau yesterday was a beautiful day for me misalnya itu, ya. Oke. Jadi yesterday was a beautiful day for me. Ya mungkin something very nice, very interesting happened ya yesterday. Jadi Anda bilang seperti itu, ya. Yesterday was a beautiful day for me. Ya bagi saya aja, bagi orang lain mungkin tidak gitu ya. Oke. Ya, itu boleh ya. Oke. Tapi sebetulnya itu yesterday-nya itu memang sebagai adverb, tapi sudah berubah fungsi menjadi nomina, ya. Oke. Ya, the next one.
In the interrogative sentence, for example, when should the scientific education be commenced?
Ya. Ini in interrogative sentence, ya apa jadi fungsinya? Bentuknya bentuk apa?
Bentuk.
Ya sekalian nanti saya mau revisi. Apa?
Bentuk pertanyaan.
Ya, tapi which one is the subject? Ya, of the interrogative sentence.
Scientific education.
Oke, scientific education, ya. Oke. Berarti mana yang subjeknya jadi berupa interrogative sentence? Ya pasti harus ada subjek lah ya. Tapi kan tadi kita fokusnya ke bentuk ya.
Iya.
Ya kan, forms of subject tadi kan ya. The
betul.
subtopic ya.
Hmm.
Iya. Berarti bentuknya ini
Ya.
this scientific education, it is a noun phrase ya. A noun or noun phrase. Ya, itu yang tadi yang di depan. Ya. Maksudnya mungkin gini ya. Oke, wait, I need to charge my laptop. Okay, what does maybe ya? What it means is interrogative interrogative atau question word, interrogative word or question word itu boleh ya. For example, what is your name? Ya, oke. Okay. What do you do for a living? Nah, ya, oke. Okay. Atau misalnya where do you what is your hobby? Kan itu kalimatnya mulai dengan what ya. Tapi nanti iya. Sebentar. What is your name, for example? Ya kan? Oke, atau what is your hobby? My hobby is ya. Tapi di situ sebagai itu yang dimaksud adalah interrogative word, ya. Apalagi ya misalnya, for example. Biasanya dimulai dengan who atau what ya. Oke. Who did this report? Siapa yang mengerjakan laporan ini? Coba jawab. Who did this report? For example ya, Brian did the report. Iya, ya kan? Oke. Ya, jadi question word ya. Jadi the form of the subject, the last one is question word. Biasanya itu tadi who atau what ya. Jadi who did this report? Atau yang kalau menggunakan what, misalnya what animal has 4 legs? What animals have 4 legs? Kan ada what-nya ya? Iya, gitu ya. Oke. Misalnya apa?
Cats.
A horse. Cats ya. Oke. You mention a cat, horses, apalagi and others animals have 4 legs. Gitu kan?
Iya.
Ya. Jadi biasanya ini pertanyaan kata tanyanya ada. The question words are only 2. Who or what? Not when.
Okay.
Ya. Or where. Biasanya tidak when atau where, ya. Oke.
Thank you for the correction, ma'am.
Oke. Nanti tolong diperbaiki ya. Please revise the PowerPoint.
Siap.
Oke. Kalau itu selalu objek, ya, direct object. Tapi indirect object nggak bisa kalau I call him, maksudnya saya telepon dia, ya. Call yang berarti make a phone call, ya. Ya, kalau ini artinya memanggil, ya. I call him, misalnya siapa? I call Anissa, Nisa. Saya nggak mau panggil Anissa, saya mau panggilnya Nisa aja, gitu ya. I call her Nisa. Sebetulnya kan namanya Anissa, gitu ya. Jadi, nah Nisa is an indirect object, baru di situ indirect object, ya. Kalau ini direct object, I call him, yang artinya saya menelpon dia, ya. Oke. Contoh yang lain misalnya, I gave him a good score. I gave him a good score. Saya memberi apa?
Nilai.
What did I give?
Score.
A score. To whom did I give a score? Ke siapa saya memberi nilai yang bagus? To him, gitu kan? Ya. Jadi indirect object itu biasanya seperti itu, ya. I gave him a good score.
Okay. Thank you, ma'am.
Okay. A good score is direct object, and him is indirect object. Kan yang diberi apa?
Score.
What is given? A good score, gitu ya.
Score.
Okay. Ya, baru dibutuhkan indirect object, which is him. Ya. Oke, jadi nanti tolong diperbaiki ya. Please revise. Okay.
Okay, the slide will be continued by Dimas.
Oh, sekian penjelasan saya tentang
Sekian penjelasan saya tentang
in English.
sekian.
That's the end of my explanation, yeah, about the first part, which is my part.
So that's the end of my explanation of the
Mhm.
first part of our
Mhm.
topic.
Yeah.
And
Jangan
now,
lupa,
second part.
don't forget to thank your audience for their attention.
Second part will be continued by
No.
Dimas.
Sebelum
Thank you dulu, Mem.
itu. Yes, that's right. Thank you.
Thank you for your attention. And now
And
the second part will
yes.
be continued by Dimas.
Yeah, okay. Thank you, Brian, for your for your explanation. Yeah.
Thank you, Brian.
Okay.
Okay, ma'am.
Yeah. Dimas,
Yes, ma'am.
please continue.
Yes. Part for the compliments. Compliment is a word add to a verb
Edit.
added to verb of incomplete predication to complete its meaning.
Mm-mm.
Example. For the example is here complementary words are divided into 3 types.
Okay. So complements are divided into 3 types.
Yes.
Yeah.
The first type is an adjective. The second type is in the noun. And the third or last type is an adverb.
Yeah. Why didn't you make a slide for that thing? Kenapa tidak ada slide-nya?
Because
Is it important or not?
important.
Yeah, if it is important, you should provide a slide for that. Yeah.
Yes, ma'am. Sorry.
Nah, saya jadi bingung nih. Tadi berapa? 3 types ya? Of
Yes.
complement ya?
Yeah.
Okay, the first type.
The first
Nah,
type
yang lain,
is
the audience, please. Okay, write
the first type is an adjective.
an adjective.
The second type is a noun.
A noun.
And the third or last type is an adverb.
An adverb. Okay.
Yes. For the example, the adjective
Complement
is,
as an adjective.
yes, is lazy. Lazy is an adjective.
Ya,
Then,
tapi gimana kenapa? Why is it a complement? Kalimat dong.
oh,
Examples
for the
are in
example
form of
adjective,
sentences.
is you are beautiful.
You are beautiful.
Yes.
Oh, nggak jadi lazy ya? Okay. You are beautiful. Okay. Why is it a compliment? Why is this adjective beautiful a compliment? Harus dikasih tahu dong.
Sorry, ma'am.
Why is beautiful in this sentence? Yeah, a compliment.
Because after the word you, because is the beautiful word is an adjective.
Why?
It requires to be which is a location located after subject is you. Yaitu,
coba sekarang gini, do you understand why an adjective in this sentence functioning as a complement? Anda tahu nggak alasannya? Cobain bahasa dulu.
Because it's complete the meaning of the sentence.
Ya, tapi kan bisa juga yang lain, misalnya ya, I go to the market.
Yes.
Nah, itu kan to the market, ya, completes the sentence, gitu kan? Iya. Salah, mem. Bukan complete sentence, tapi complete the predicate.
Oh, I'm
Melengkapi
sorry, ma'am.
predikat. Ya.
Yes.
Karena kan itu tuh, a complement is a word added to a verb. Jadi kata atau frasa yang ditambahkan kepada suatu verba atau predikat yang tidak lengkap tanpa kata tersebut. Makanya ditambahkan, ya. Nah, sehingga kalimatnya menjadi lengkap, ya. Sekarang kalau misalnya kalau saya bilang, oke, I remove beautiful, ya.
Yes.
Okay, and then you are, so the verb to be, are, in this case, in the sentence, doesn't have incomplete meaning, doesn't have complete meaning, tidak memiliki makna yang lengkap. Kan baru you are what, ma'am? You are good, misalnya, ya. Karena nggak mungkin beautiful, ya. Okay. You are handsome, for example, ya. Okay. Or you are late, misalnya, ya. Anda terlambat, misalnya, ya. Nggak pakai come saya, tapi pakainya you are late, ya. Jadi kalau to be tidak bisa berada di the last word in a sentence, ya. To be, am, is, are, ya. Oke. Or misalnya you look. It's not complete, ya. Okay, you are what? You are beautiful, you are good, you are handsome, ya. Okay. Or beside to be, we can also use look. You look. Ma'am, how do I look, ma'am? Oh, you look great today, ya. Atau you look wonderful. Oke, jadi itu tadi, ya. Jadi kata kerja are, look itu tidak bisa berdiri sendiri. Harus ada it needs a complement, ya. And the complement is an adjective, ya. Okay. Is it clear? Hello? Hello? Is it clear? Hello?
Clear, ma'am.
Can you hear me? Yeah, yeah. Okay. Okay, the next one. The next type of complement, a noun. Dimas? Yeah, example, please. Dimas, where are you?
Dimas.
Huh? Pardon me?
Unmute your mic, Dimas.
Oh ya, Dimas, unmute your
Masih
mic.
di-mute.
Yeah.
Okay. Sorry.
Yeah, sometimes we forget.
Yes.
Okay, when we want to speak, we forget to unmute the microphone. Okay, Dimas.
The second type is a noun. For the example is Thor is a prince. Thor is a prince.
Thor.
Yes.
Oh, ini ada ini ya karakter di filmnya.
Yeah.
Ya. Thor is a prince. Nah, ini this is good. Kenapa? Why is it a compliment? Because if we remove a prince, just Thor is. Nah, ya. So the verb is doesn't have the complete meaning. Ya. Thor is what, man? Dimas?
Thor is
what?
a karakter in
Bukan.
Marvel.
Enggak, kalimatnya.
Oh.
Thor is a prince.
Yes, Thor is a prince.
Okay.
Because
in the apa? Marvel.
Yes, in the Marvel
movie, ya. Okay. Ya. Okay, ya sudah benar. Berarti Thor is a prince, ya. So a prince is a noun, ya. And a prince is required to make the predicate complete, ya, in its meaning. Okay. Then the next one?
The next one is adverb.
Yeah. A complement is form of adverb. Yes.
Yeah. For example,
the slide is not.
Tidak ada kan tadi. Ya. Dimas didn't provide a slide.
I'm sorry, ma'am.
Mana slide-nya?
Iya. Oh.
Ya, cuma ini saja.
Hmm.
Ya, oke.
The last example is I'm here for you.
I'm here for you.
Yes. And
Okay, which one is the complement?
the complement is
Yeah, the complement is an adverb.
yes, adverb is the I'm here.
Yang mana?
Here.
Here, yeah. Here, there itu adalah they are adverbs ya, adverb of place. Iya. I'm here ya for you. Oke. Kemudian yang lainnya misalnya ya. Misalnya Anda you come home ya from campus for example or when you were in senior high school you come home from school. Kemudian when you came home then the door to your house is not locked ya. Kan rumah tidak dikunci itu ya. Pintu rumah Anda tidak dikunci. Kemudian you open the door and then it was quiet. Kok sepi gitu ya.
Yes.
And then you are calling your mom. Mom, where are you? Mom, where are you? And then suddenly your mom replied, yeah, or answered, I'm in the kitchen, dear, for example, yeah. Okay, in the kitchen. Okay, so in the kitchen is also a complement because it's impossible that your mom just, I'm, full stop, berhenti, yeah. Okay. Where are you, mom? Yes, I'm where, ma'am? Yeah. Okay. I'm in the kitchen, for example. Yeah. So in the kitchen is an adverb which functions as a complement. Yeah. And also here tadi ya. Okay. Ya. Yeah. Sudah lengkap.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Types of complement. Ya. Okay.
The next one is simple sentence. Simple sentence is a sentence with only one independent clause, also known as a main clause. No dependent clause.
Iya.
For the example is
No, wait, sebentar.
oh yeah.
If you want to make a formula for a simple sentence, what is the formula of a simple sentence?
The formula is subject plus verb.
Mana tidak ada itu. There is no such information in the sentence. Simple sentence is a sentence with only one independent clause, or also known as a main clause, and no dependent clause. Tidak ada subject verbnya.
Iya. Ceritanya mau di explanation gitu, men.
Nggak. Kan ini based on the definition, ya.
Oh yeah, I'm sorry.
Kalau subject verb itu kan tadi sudah we finish when we talk about clause, ya. Formula. Kenapa saya tidak buat pattern? Karena pattern itu pasti nanti subject verb gitu kan. Itu biasanya dari dulu sampai sekarang kalau kita bilang pattern itu pasti ada subject verb, subject predicate object ya, for example. Yeah. Iya. Makanya saya nggak pakai kata pattern, tapi formula, rumus.
Yes,
Anda tahu rumus kan?
Iya.
Yeah. Ya, rumus fisika, rumus apa lagi? Rumus kurva kurva S ya kan?
Ya, matematika.
Iya, itu ya. Rumus Pitagoras ya kan? Iya. To make it easier for you to remember. Saya juga sekarang patokan saya bukan dari subjek predikat kalau bicara tentang if we talk about simple sentences, compound sentences ya. We talk about apa? Clauses. Sekarang kita bicaranya clauses ya. Iya. Jadi apa?
Contains only independent clauses.
Iya. Only one. Kurang one-nya. Iya. Yeah. So a simple sentence contains only one independent clause or main clause ya. Disingkat IC saja ya. One IC. Jadi kalau formula simple sentence titik 2 ya. Only number 1 angka 1 IC gitu ya. Okay. Mudah diingat ya kan? Yes. Oke. Jadi simple sentence kolon titik 2 only number 1 angka 1 ya, kemudian IC. Yes. IC stands for independent clause. Kalau DC itu dependent clause ya. Oke. Ya. Jadi only one I see. Udah itu aja, ya. No dependent clause, orang cuman di situ only one I see, full stop, titik, ya tentunya nggak ada no dependent clause itu ya.
Yeah, I'm
Rumuskan
sorry.
yang singkat-singkat aja gitu ya. Oke. Iya. Oke. Yes. Now you can explain the examples.
Yes, the example is I like him because I is subject. Like is.
Nggak pakai itu lagi.
Oh, nggak itu lagi ya. I'm sorry.
Why is it? Kan kita sekarang we are talking about the subtopic of simple sentence gitu kan. Subtopic tentang simple sentence ya kan.
Yeah.
Jadi fokus kita sekarang simple sentence ya.
Oh yeah.
Why is the example a simple sentence? Itu. Why is it a simple sentence?
Because I like him is an independent clause.
Because this sentence contains only him.
Yes, I like him.
What type of sentence is it?
Because is the sentence
what type?
Oh, what?
Is it a simple sentence?
Yeah, simple sentence.
Okay, why is it a simple sentence?
Because the sentence only contains independent clause.
One independent clause or one IC, yeah?
Yeah.
And then you can prove it, yeah?
Yeah.
I as a subject, like as a verb, and him as an object. Nah, itu kan kemudian Anda underline, this is one independent clause, gitu ya?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. Next.
The example.
Andini, yes, you may wash your hand. Yeah. Okay, the second example.
Yeah, the second example is Rini play a doll. Play as a doll.
Plays a doll.
A doll.
Why is it a simple sentence?
Because the sentence only contains one independent clause.
One IC, yes, good job. Tinggal nanti Anda buktikan ya. You identify Rini as a subject, place as a predicate or verb, a doll is an object. Gitu. Kemudian itu udah jelas kan? Ini baru one IC because it contains a subject and a verb at least ya. Oke. Ya, seperti itu ya caranya ya. Jadi selalu ingat ini kita sekarang bicara tentang apa sih gitu kan? Not about sentences but a simple sentence ya. Oke. Jadi selalu why is it a simple sentence? Oke, ya. Next slide please.
Compounding element and pattern of simple sentence.
Yeah.
The first is
Anda belum bisa how to bridge the previous subtopic to the next subtopic ya. Anda belum bisa menjembatani kalau subtopik ini selesai ke subtopik yang berikutnya itu Anda belum bisa ya. Oke. Mungkin how to bridge the previous subtopic to the next subtopic we can say karena tadi tentang ini ya simple sentence ya.
Yes.
Yeah. In simple sentences, sometimes they contain compound elements. Ya, kadang-kadang mengandung compound element, elemen-elemen gabungan, compound element itu ya.
Yes.
Yeah. So the compound elements or compounding elements, of a simple sentence are,
for the first,
as a subject.
As a subject.
Ya, compound subject namanya.
Yes, compound subject.
Compound verb.
Compound verb, and the third
compound
is
adjective.
Compound adjective. The fourth is the compound object.
Okay.
And the last
compound adverb. Iya, ya. Oke. Jadi itu, ya. Jadi kadang-kadang sebuah kalimat itu tidak memiliki satu saja elemennya, tapi lebih dari satu, ya. Subjeknya tidak satu, verbnya tidak satu, ya. Jadi kita namakan compound element, ya. So sometimes a sentence contain a compound element such as compound subject, compound verb, compound adjective, compound object, and compound adverb. Ya, oke. Baru kemudian, then you present the examples.
Yes.
Ya. Compound subject.
Compound subject, for the example, is Juan and Outro play football every afternoon.
Ya, ini masih still about simple sentence ya.
Yeah.
Ya. So the compound subject is
So the compound subject is Juan and Outro.
yes, ya. So
Yeah.
we combine a first subject and the second subject, Juan and Outro. Ya, biasanya
Yeah.
kalau orang Spanish in Spanish ini dibacanya bukan Juan tapi Juan, ya. Juan Carlos misalnya ya.
Yeah.
Okay, Juan the first subject, Outro is the second subject. We combine, ya.
Yeah.
Ya.
Combine and verb. And play is verb.
Mm-mm.
Football is object.
Mm-mm.
And afternoon is adverb.
Mm-mm.
Okay.
Okay. Adverb phrase, ya.
Yes, adverb phrase. For the next one, Jaja and Jojo loving Nita every day.
Loving, is it correct? If there is ing,
Yes.
it is a gerund.
Oh iya.
Itu gerund. Tapi kan ini verb, bukan gerund ya. Oke. Jadi Jaja and Jojo, ya udah love aja, love minta everyday. Karena everyday ya, tidak boleh pakai ing. Ya.
Iya.
Jaja and Jojo love minta everyday. Ya.
Yeah. The subject is Jaja and Jojo. The subject one, the first subject is Jaja and the second subject is Jojo.
Yeah. And we combine both subjects, ya.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay,
Brian. Brian asked for permission to leave the Zoom meeting. He has a problem with his microphone, maybe.
Oh,
yeah.
Okay, ma'am.
He cannot hear any voice. Ya, tapi Anda bisa lanjut. You can continue.
Yes.
Yeah.
Loving is a verb. Nita is.
Loh, kan tadi udah diganti, bukan loving, tapi love. Karena everyday, ya.
Yes. Love is verb. Nita is object. Everyday is adverb.
Of? Adverb of?
Phrase.
Adverbial phrase, yes. Okay.
The last example is Mark and Mina eat watermelon. The first subject is Mark. The second subject is Mina. And combining
into compound subject.
Compound subject.
Yes. Mark and Mina. Okay. Next.
It is verb.
Udah, ini nggak usah. Ini anak your audience can read this ya by themselves ya. Okay, compound verb. They need more examples. That's all. Ya. Okay. Nah ini baru pertama kali, baru Anda jelaskan ya. Okay.
Okay, ma'am.
Compound.
Compound verb is.
Compound verb. For examples.
For example, is Alicia goes to the library and studies every day. The Alicia is subject.
Without the Alicia.
Alicia
is a subject.
Goes is a verb. Library is object.
Bukan, library is not object. Yeah, I always study in college and at home.
Yes. For the example is I always in the college
I always study. I always
study in college and home.
And at home.
And at home.
Iya, karena preposisinya beda ya.
Okay. Yes.
Ya, in-nya itu juga harus di bold itu. Ya, you should bold the preposition in. Ya, nanti at-nya juga. Ya. Okay. Ya. And second example?
And second example is Dika ride bicycle very slowly and carefully. Compound adverb is slowly and carefully.
Ya, oke, ya. Jadi ini namanya bukan adverb phrase ya atau object phrase bukan ya, tapi compound object or compound adverb ya. Bukan frasa adverbia ya. Kalau frasa adverbia itu cuma satu saja, one phrase ya. Kalau ini two adverbs are combined together using and ya. Oke, kalau tadi kan kalau misalnya adverbial phrase there's no conjunction and. Tidak ada conjunction and ya. Oke. Kalau compound verb pasti ada and ya. Atau or juga boleh ya. Misalnya either you or I ya will do the report gitu ya. Nah, jadi either or itu adalah conjunction. Nah, subjeknya ada dua ya, you and I gitu ya.
You and I.
Nah, tapi penggunaan conjunctionnya bukan and tapi either bla 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 or ya. Ya. Itu that's another example of compound subject ya. Oke. Sekian.
Okay.
Ya.
Any question?
Sekian belum dong.
Oh, belum.
Sekian penjelasan saya tentang part kedua dari topik simple sentences. In English.
Bentar.
That's the end of my explanation about the second part of topic 1 about simple sentences.
Yes, ma'am.
Repeat, jangan yes, ma'am.
I'm sorry, ma'am. That's the end of my explanation about the second part of simple sentence.
The second part of the our presentation.
Yes, our presentation
about
simple sentence.
Simple sentences. Yes.
Yes.
Terima kasih dong.
Thank you for attention.
Your attention.
Your attention.
Thank you for your attention.
Yes. Thank you for your attention.
Baru?
That's the end of my
udah tadi. Okay, audience, do you have any questions? Bukan are you, tapi do you?
Yeah.
Do you have?
Do you have any question?
Yes, okay. Yeah, audience, Dimas has already opened the question session. If you have any question, please mention your name. Yeah, do you have any question, audience? Yeah, please mention your name if you have a question. Yeah, group 1, please motivate your friends, your audience to ask a question.
Okay, anyone? Is there any questions
about our topic?
Regarding
simple sentences, yes.
Simple sentences.
Kalau saya, motivasi saya adalah, okay, if you give a question, I will give you a bonus score. Yeah. Do you want a bonus score? Please give a question. Mau skor tambahan nggak? You want a bonus score? If you do, please give a question. Ya, kalau Anda apa, Brian and Dimas? How would you motivate your audience to give you a question? Atau Anda ingatkan lagi, Mem City. Okay, next. My question. I bought a new computer and keep the old one. I bought a new computer and keep the old one. Is it a simple sentence? My question is it a simple sentence? I bought a new computer and keep the old one. Okay, who can answer my question? Sudah ditulis belum kalimat saya? Kalau belum ditulis susah nanti melihatnya. Okay, I bought a new computer and keep the old one. Yeah, okay. Is it a simple sentence? If it is, yes. Why? And if it is no, not a simple sentence, why? Give your reason, ya. Ya. Katanya semuanya udah jelas.
Claudia, ma'am.
Okay, Claudia, yes, Claudia.
I think it's not a simple sentence
It is not a simple sentence. Why not?
because the sentence have two predicates,
Two predicates. Which
Yeah.
ones?
bought and keep.
Bought and keep.
Yes,
So it is not a simple sentence.
yes, it's a compound sentence.
It's a compound sentence.
Okay.
Okay. Yeah, group one, what do you think? Audience, what do you think of Claudia's answer? It is not a simple sentence because it's two predicates or two verbs. Is it correct?
Ma'am,
Okay, Ray, your comment?
I think the reason is wrong. I think is incorrect because there is two independent clause.
Two independent clauses.
I think, ma'am.
Ya. Tadi kalimat saya apa sih? Okay, please read my sentence. Ray.
I bought
A new
computer and keep
the
the
old
one.
Iya. Kenapa saya tidak tambahkan I juga? And I keep the old one. Ya, itu kalimatnya tidak efektif, ya. Pengulangan subjek. Iya, ya. It is not an effective sentence, ya. Even in bahasa. Ya, nggak boleh. Seperti itu, ya. Oke. Terus jadi Anda apa? What do you say about Claudia's answer? Katanya it is not a simple sentence. Menurut Anda it is a simple sentence or not? Do you agree with Claudia? It is not a simple sentence.
Yes, it's not a simple sentence.
Okay, because there are two.
I think it's two. We have two independent clause.
Two ICs, ya, two independent clauses in the sentence.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. Who has different opinion or another opinion? Siapa yang punya pendapat lain? Okay, back to group one. Okay, group one, what do you think of Claudia's answer and Ray's comment? Group one, I bought a new computer and keep the old one. Is it a simple sentence? According to Claudia, it is not a simple sentence because there are two predicates or two verbs in the sentence. And according to Ray, it is not a simple sentence because it contains two independent clauses.
I kind of agree with Ray, ma'am.
You agree with Ray? Why?
Because there are
What did Ray say? What did Ray say?
Because Ray said there are two independent clauses.
Oh yeah?
Hmm.
Are you sure? Ya, jadi yang hampir benar itu adalah Claudia tadi. There are two predicates in the sentence, but there is only one subject in the sentence. Is it still a simple sentence or a compound? Is it still a simple sentence or compound sentence? Not a compound sentence, because there is a compound verbs, compound predicate, kata Claudia tadi. Ya, jadi ada compound predicate. Tadi kan coba balik, back to your slide, Dimas. Compound predicate.
Compound predicate.
Oke.
Compound.
Subtopiknya apa? What is the subtopic? The subtopic. Oke, sebentar. Subtopiknya apa? Atas lagi, atas lagi. Atas. Scroll up.
Compound.
Nah,
Compounding elements.
compound elements and patterns of simple sentence. Tuh, simple sentence boleh. Ya, simple sentences can contain atau may contain compound elements such as compound subject, compound verbs, compound adjective, compound object, or compound adverbs. Boleh. Kan subjeknya cuma satu. Kalau a clause itu, each clause must have a subject and predicate. Ya, setiap klausa, mau itu whether it is dependent or independent, ya, contains at least, harus mengandung minimal one subject and one verb. Yang kedua, the second clause, where is the subject? No subject.
Yes,
There is no subject. Kan tadi saya bilang, ya, kalau ditambahkan I pun, ya, itu jadi ineffective sentence, kalimat yang tidak efektif. Because the subject is the same. Ya. Nah, jadi kalau subjek yang sama tidak boleh disebutkan dua kali, ya. Oke. Ya. Jadi I bought a new computer and keep the old one is still a simple sentence with a compound predicates or compound verbs. Nah, itu, ya. Oke, Claudia, almost correct, hampir benar, ya. Cuma it is still a simple sentence, Claudia, ya.
Oke, ma'am.
Ray, not two clauses, because a clause must have its own subject and verb. Satu klausa harus memiliki subjek dan verb masing-masing. Ya, every clause, at least has one subject and one verb. Ya, jadi tidak boleh ada yang dihilangkan subjeknya. Ya, ya, tuh kan ternyata masih belum semuanya paham. Even group 1, ya. Mana sih Dimas ini?
Hadir.
Nah, Anda kan tadi ini bagian Anda. This is your part, ya. Dan Brian, you should also have understood the second part. Anda juga harusnya sudah paham dong, ya. Ya, jangan lupa ya. Jadi compound elements of simple sentence. Oh, ini compound elements of simple. Jadi masih simple sentence, ya. Tapi dengan with compound elements, compound subject, compound verb, compound adjective, and etc. Masih lupa, masih belum ingat, ya. Ya. Now let's move to the exercise from group 1. Langsung ini. Kalau begitu siapa who can answer number 1, who can answer number 2, who can answer number 3? Ya, 3 participants at the same time.
Putri number
Anda
1,
boleh pilih.
ma'am.
Putri, we'll do number 1. And number 2?
Sakila, ma'am.
Pardon me?
Sakila number 2.
Sakila. And number 3?
Sekar, ma'am.
Putri, number 1, please.
Okay, ma'am. According to Dimas' explanation, yes, a simple sentence can have more than one subject, or we can call it compound subject if they're sharing the same verb. The subject are joined using coordinate conjunction. For the example, the cat and the dog stay outdoor.
This one is the compound subject.
Yes, the cat and the dog is the compound subject.
Yes, complete.
It's
And
very
correct
good.
answer. Ya. Jawabannya lengkap sekali with example, ya. Okay. Yes. Number 2, Sakila.
Sakila.
From the Brian explanation, a dependent clause is not cannot be a simple sentence because it cannot stand alone as a complete clause. A simple sentence
Okay, reasonnya kenapa? The reason?
Because dependent clause cannot stand alone as a complete clause.
A dependent clause cannot stand alone.
Can stand alone as a complete thought.
As a complete thought.
Yes.
Okay.
A simple sentence.
The reason is not correct yet. Belum benar nih, ya.
Oh.
Alasannya. Remember the formula. Ya, buat apa saya minta Anda mengingat formula? What is the formula of a simple sentence?
Only have.
Only contain or only has one?
Only have one independent clause.
Iya. So
it cannot be dependent clause.
It cannot contain a dependent clause, ya? Iya, oke. Can a simple sentence contain a single dependent clause? No, it can't. Ya, nggak bisa. Why? Because a simple sentence only contains one independent clause. Full stop, titik. Ya? Iya, oke. Good job, Sakila, ya. Jadi lain kali kalau memberikan alasan harus ingat apa ya? What is the definition of simple sentence? Ada yang lebih mudah lagi? What is the formula? Ya, karena kita udah belajar tentang formulanya ya. Oke. Only contain independent clause berarti no other clauses ya. Apalagi dependent clause nggak boleh ya. Independent clause aja digabung tidak boleh ya. Oke. Yes. Number 3 siapa tadi? Who will answer number 3?
Sekar, ma'am.
Sekar, oke, Sekar.
The question is, can a simple sentence have more than one verb? Yes, because that's apart from compounding elements and pattern of simple sentence. And the example is
No, not yet example. So, once again. Jawabannya fokus ya.
Yes, ma'am.
Reasonnya harus fokus. Can a simple sentence have more than one verb? No, it can't. Why not?
Yes, ma'am.
Oh, yes. Okay, yes, it can. Why? Yes.
Can, because there is a part from compounding elements.
Okay, because a simple sentence can have apa? A compound subject, a compound verb, ya, and others, ya. Okay, so yes, so a simple sentence can have more than one verb, which is called apa tadi? Which is called compound verb, ya, yang dinamakan compound verb, ya. Oke, gabungan kata kerja, ya. Oke, thank you Sekar.
Yes, ma'am.
Oke, next. Yeah. Okay. Please read, Dimas.
Yes, ma'am.
Read the problem. Soalnya apa? Can you tell?
Can you tell which are the independent clause and dependent clause from each of this sentence?
Ya, ini review sedikit tentang dependent clause ya. Oke. Ya. Bukan tell ya. Yang benar adalah identify. Can you identify which one the independent clause atau which is the independent clause and dependent clause from each of these sentences? Oh ya, each ya, masing-masing. Oke. Can you identify which is the dependent clause from each of these sentences? Yeah, okay. Number 4, who wants to do number 4? And who wants to do number 5? And number 6? Yeah? Ayo, come on. Saya semua deh yang ngerjain ya, atau grup 1. Aduh, masa nggak bisa?
Cindy, Ma'am.
Siapa, pardon me?
Cindy.
Okay, Cindy. Okay, Cindy. Okay, Cindy number 4, 5, or 6? Number 4, okay. Yeah, number 4. Can you identify which one is the independent clause and which one is the dependent clause?
The independent clause is the petrol had spotted the sniper.
Bukan petrol, petrol.
Petrol.
Kalau petrol itu apa, bahan bakar bensin itu ya, petrol. Okay, the patrol had spotted the sniper who was hiding in an attic. Yeah.
Who was hiding in attic is dependent clause.
Yeah. Why is it dependent clause?
Because
it doesn't express a complete thought. Yeah.
Yeah.
See? Yeah. Okay, once more. Why is it a dependent clause or DC? Repeat.
Because it doesn't express a complete thought.
Yes. How about the other one?
The other one is complete. It expresses the complete thought.
It expresses.
Yeah, it expresses the complete thought.
Lupa lagi. Menyatakan ya. Itu clause itu, the patrol had spotted the sniper. That clause expresses a complete thought. So it is an independent clause. Ya. Iya, oke. Ya. Ya. Dan kali jawaban yang lengkap ya, Cindy ya. Oke, ya. Oke, thank you for your answer, Cindy. Oke, number 5.
Adele, ma'am.
Pardon me?
Adelia.
Oke. Saya kira Adele, the famous singer, is in the class. Oke, Adelia.
The independent clause from the sentence is I'm not tidying the dishes.
Okay, I'm not tidying the dishes. Why?
Because it expresses the complete clause.
Yeah, because it contains a subject and a verb and expresses a complete thought. Yeah, and then unless Peter helps is an IC or a DC?
DC.
DC. Why is it a DC?
Because it doesn't expresses the complete clause.
What makes it DC? Dependent clause. Apa yang membuat unless Peter helps itu DC?
There is subordinating conjunction, ma'am.
Which one? Is sub ya, subordinating. Ya, kan subcontractor kalau bahasa Inggrisnya ya. Tapi kalau bahasa Indonesia memang sub.
Unless.
Subcontractor. Unless. What's the meaning of unless? Ya, Putri, yes, you can wash your hand. Anda minta izinnya jangan go to the toilet ya. Wash my hand. Lupa ya, semester 1 ya. Tadi teman Anda juga udah bilang kan wash my hand. Ma'am, can I wash my hand ya? Putri ya. Oke. Yes, you can. Ya. Go ahead, silakan. Oke, back to tadi siapa? Adelia?
Ya.
Why is it? What makes it DC, dependent clause?
Because there is subordinating conjunction.
What's the meaning of unless?
Unless. Kecuali.
Apa artinya?
Kecuali.
Kecuali, iya. Ya. Ya. Kecuali.
Peter membantu.
Iya. Ini bukan ya, unless is not coordinating conjunction. Coordinating conjunction ada berapa? Ada 7 cuma kan ya. Yang lainnya kemungkinan besar adalah subordinate conjunction atau types of other conjunction, ya, jenis yang conjunction yang lain. Fanboys, iya, tidak ada ya, unless ya. Oke. Ya, thank you for your answer, Adelia.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, good job. Number 6. Ya, number 6. Male student maybe. Dari tadi kok ini putri semua, female students ya. Putri, Sakila, Sekar, Cindy, Adelia. Putranya kemana nih?
James, ma'am.
Where are they? Okay, James. Ya, James.
When it rains is dependent clause.
Why? Is it a
Because-
DC?
Because it doesn't expresses of
Okay.
complete of.
Yeah, even though it contains subject it, yeah, and the verb or predicate rains, but this clause does not express a complete thought, yeah, because there is a subordinate there is a subordinate conjunction when, yeah. Okay, so it doesn't express a complete thought. It is a DC. Yes, okay. Ada when-nya ya, subordinate
Yes,
conjunction. Okay. Next, the daffodils.
The
Bow their
daffodils
heads.
bow their heads is independent clause.
Pardon me? IC or DC?
I see.
IC. Why is it an IC?
It expresses a complete thought.
Because it expresses a complete thought. Yeah, remember ya, there's a subject. Which one is the subject?
The daffodils.
Okay. Which one is the verb or predicate?
Bow.
Their heads. What's the function of their heads?
Object.
An object. Ya. Oke. Apa artinya the daffodils bow their heads?
Kayak bunga jatuh, Bang.
Hah? Jatuh? Bukan jatuh.
Gugur, Bang.
Hah? Bukan gugur, bow. Apa Brian? Bow their heads. Brian?
Menundukkan.
Ya, menundukkan apa bunganya? Bunganya itu ada berfungsi sebagai kepala katanya gitu ya. Oke. Ya. Memang ada kan bunga-bunga yang kalau dia mekar ya, kemudian jadi menunduk bunganya kan? Seperti bunga lili ya kan? Ya, lili terus apa lagi? Nah, daffodils ya. Oke. Ya, oke. So it expresses a thought and it contains daffodils and verb bow and object their heads ya. Oke. Ya, oke. Good job, James ya. Oke. Oke. Ini the last two atau masih ada lagi?
The last two.
The last
ma'am.
two. Oke.
Yeah.
Ya. Oke. Who can answer? Who can do number 8 and number 7 and number 8? Make a simple sentence that contains a compound subject. Number 8. Make another simple sentence containing
And
a
jawab
compound
nomor
verb.
7. I have
Yes.
answer.
In English. I want to answer number 7. Okay. Yeah. Dwi, Rafdi.
You can call me Raf, ma'am.
Oh, Raf.
Yeah.
Raf, ya. Oke, kalau ingat ya, I remember. Ya, biasanya saya first name aja saya panggil semua ya, Rafdi, Ray ya. Oke, next. Ya, what is the simple sentence?
The boy and his dog were walking down the street.
The boy and his dog were
Walking down the street.
okay.
The boy
Mana,
and
which one is the compound subject?
The boy and his dog.
Okay. Which one is the verb or predicate?
Walking as verb.
Tidak bisa walking saja. Ada yang ketinggalan.
We're walking. Walking down. Sorry.
No.
We're walking.
We're walking.
As verb. And the street adverb.
Okay. Yes, that's right.
Thank you, ma'am.
Okay. Jadi verbnya adalah we're walking, ya. Jangan walking saja. Kalau walking itu gerund. It's not a verb, a predicate, no, ya. Okay. Yes. Thank you, Rafdi. Last but not least, number 8. Okay, the last chance to get a score. Jadi kalau kuliah jangan nabung apa? Nabung uang, nggak perlu nabung uang ya. Nabung nilai. Iya. Okay. Yes. 1, 2, 3. Compound verb kok gampang. Another male student maybe? Putra? Yang Putra? Doni, do you want to try?
No, ma'am.
No. Kenapa no? Why not? Ini masih mudah loh, simple sentence ya. Apalagi nanti complex sentence. Compound complex sentence, wah apalagi gitu. Ya, the most complicated structure of a sentence. Masih simple sentence, masih kalimat tunggal. Tunggal, anak tunggal. Kalimat tunggal. Ayo, yang lain, Mufli.
Yes, ma'am. Yeah, ma'am.
Okay, Mufli wants to try. Yes, I'm listening.
Make another simple sentence containing compound verb. She was running in the park last Sunday.
She was running
in the park last Sunday.
Which one is the compound verb?
The compound verb is was running.
Is it a compound verb? How many verbs are there in the sentence?
Running. One.
Iya, only one. Kalau compound verb berarti at least 2. Ya kan gabungan. Kalau digabung satu bukan digabung namanya ya. Single verb. Ya. Itu frasa, yes, was running, itu phrase ya, verb phrase, tapi bukan compound verb. Compound namanya compound itu there should be a conjunction, coordinate conjunction such as and, ya, but, ya. Oke,
and then okay.
Apa?
Oh, ini ganti aja, Mim.
Ya, okay, no problem. As long as it contains a compound verb.
The repairman replaces and install the sink.
Okay, the repairman
replaces and install the sink.
Install the sink. Okay.
Yeah.
Jadi replaces an old sink and install a new sink.
The new one.
Yeah, the new one. Yes, good job. Yeah. So the repairman replaces the old sink and install the new one. Yeah. Okay. Okay, good job, Mufli ya. Nah, ini baru benar ya. Replaces the old sink, kemudian install the new one. Okay. Yeah. Okay, good job, all of you. Yes. Okay, back to group 1. Yes, close your presentation. Nah, ini baru presentasinya ditutup. Kalau tadi baru penjelasan ya. Sudah selesai sekarang presentasinya. Ya, close the presentation group 1. And tell us what you hope, yeah, about your topic, about your the presentation of your topic.
Okay, so that's the end of our presentation. I hope.
We hope
all of
both of you.
We hope, yeah.
We hope all of you, all of us can understand better about